Alright, we're here in the finals of an 8-4. And we're going to play first for what might be the first time in the entire tournament. This seems fine. I'll not mulligan this. I get to throw down 4 damage. Or do I just want to get in for 2 now? It's the same amount of damage either way, but this gives me the opportunity to play out a 4-drop if I draw one that I really like. So I think I'll do that. The All Vigilance team. Alright, don't have a 2-drop that I care about. That is the opposite of what I just said. Oh, God. This guy. I think I just go Trace, Yearling, and then attack with the Yearling. And if he wants to trade off, nah, probably just leave the Yearling back. I have another Forest. Don't have Forest on that, so... But I need this on a mountain or a plains for the Yearling. So I put it on the plains. And then I'll just pass, because he can attack with that. The issue is right now I have a bunch of mana and a bunch of fixing, which I don't really need. There's not much I'm really doing with right now. Alright. That's annoying, because he can just kill off one of my guys. Alright, well, perfect mana is one thing. I think I'm just going to play out a Forest and just pass. There's no reason to attack into that. And if he wants to end of turn, kill like my Sword or something, then that's fine too. Uh-huh. Alright. Should he spend his whole turn doing this? So, yeah, I think now is a good time to do that. Just spent his whole turn on that play, and it was for nothing. And I get to start hitting him for 4. Drawing card. Probably should have played that out. But, oh well. Cool. So I can just gain 8 life. Or I can thin my deck. Either way. Alright. It's just about the worst thing that he could have done for me. So do I just thin my deck out? Or do I think the 8 life is going to matter? I don't think the 8 life is going to matter much, but at the same time, I don't think I need to do that yet. I think I just play out the Rioters and pass. He's going to give this Fear, which is basically going to make this unblockable, and he can just start hitting me for 2 a turn. Just make sure I know which one Fear is. Okay, that's artifacts or black creatures. So yeah, it gives it unblockable. It gives any of his creatures unblockable at this point. But if he wants to attack with it, then I get to hit him for 2, 4, 6 damage, because I'm assuming he'll bop the capsule on the 3/3. So that's fine. I'm assuming that's what he's going to do now. Yep. All right. So he's got 4 cards in hand. Can spend 2 mana to equip that up. Hit me for 2. Draw a card. That's what it does, right? Draw a card, yeah. All right. Can't block. Can never block. It does land. And he has another Executioner's Capsule. Wow. That's pretty good. That also is good with the capsule being out. So I'm just going to swing with the team. I'm assuming he's going to pop the capsule in to not take 2 damage. Probably killing off the sword. Yep. And I'll slime. And I'll eat it. Should have used the mana from this sword, but whatever. He ends up going to 12. Pass turn. At this point, it's scary because he has, 6 mana up. So, and yeah, the proper play, attack first. He draws a card. Could really use a path or my second bolt right now. I don't. Wow, just nothing? I doubt he has nothing. But I also don't know the format well enough to make a decision onto what he could have. So I'm just going to try to make sure he dies next turn. Wow, just goes to 5. Does he just have a way of... Oh, he's unearthing so he can draw a card because he doesn't have anything. Can't block. I go to 14. He draws a card. Then that hits the graveyard. Wow, that's actually really good with double Executioner's Capsule. Then he re-equips. I think I'm losing because of card advantage in this game, not because of a thing. And I just want to make sure I have one less card in my deck. We'll get a mountain, I guess. Didn't get me there. I think I just need to bash. I can't bash with everything, can I? If I bash with everything, he can just go block, block. He only takes 2. And he eats one of my guys. I have no attacks here, do I? Except for with the 3/3 and the 2/4. Alright. Oh. Oh, man. If I just had one more removal spell, he would have been on a really bad way, because I don't think he would have been able to draw infinite cards like he is right now. This would be a really good time to have some way of milling him out a little bit, because he has, he's doing it to himself too. He's just going to cast the border post. Okay. It's not removal. But it does make things difficult for him. He has 4 cards in hand, 5 cards in hand. It's possible he's a very controlling base deck that has a lot of ways of drawing cards and killing things and stuff, but no real way of, like, doing much. He doesn't have any, like, really big bombs. I say right before he drops one of these said bombs. No, just a 3/3. Okay. I mean, can't block. I guess I just attack with everything. And if he has like a drag down or something, then he gets me. Okay. Casting you. So I think I just have to untap here, and I win. Oh no, he has 5 cards in hand and a million mana, so I really can't even say that. Hmm. Alright, so he's probably trying to draw out of this. I don't understand why he didn't unearth and move the mask like he did with the last one. That seems like the better play than to get rid of the one thing you could have blocking. In case he has a way of dealing with like 2 of my creatures or 3 of my creatures. But yeah. Whew, that mask. Man, I wish I had something that could get rid of that. I'm probably saying this and everyone's just cringing back in your seats, just like but you have this thing and it totally does it, you're just not seeing it. Well, that's why I'm reading every single card. Is that you control? Oh, just any other permanent. Sweet. That's kind of interesting. I think I'm just gonna run it back again. He's in colors where I don't want to bring in things like this. And his deck also didn't seem like it had a lot of threats. Like, he didn't do anything. Like, he either had the worst luck in the world because he drew nothing but lands, which is possible. Like, I've been there. Or he was just not drawing what he... Oh, God. Deck. I will mulligan that hand. Ugh. Well, I guess any land, and I get to start cycling. And I'm on the draw, so I have 2 draw steps ahead of land. And then I can start going off and playing out big dudes. Kids, don't try this at home. Just don't. It doesn't work. It just, my thought was, I don't think I'm going to get a better 5 than this if I hit a land. Alright, land. That's painful. Alright. I still have one more turn to hit a land. If I hit a land, I can then go search for a mountain, and then I can get a plains, and then I'm doing good. I have removal, I have a creature. Okay. I'm just going to pass, and then I'm going to plane cycle. Alright. See, this looks like more of a deck than what it did before. Plane cycle. Actually, I can just... Meh. Um, I think I pass. Because my only 3 drops at instant speed anyways. And we'll see what he does. Alright, so he's unearthing. I should have bolted. Crap. I should have bolted as soon as he did that. That way this was a waste of an unearth. Crap. So that's 4 damage I shouldn't have taken. I should have just did that, and then the next one I could play out the brute if I hit a land. And then I could just draw out the capsule that way. I think the play then is to play out the slime and try to block. He'll probably just immediately capsule, but 'tis life. At least I saw the line. This card's really good against his deck because it has a bunch of unearthed stuff. And yeah, okay. So he's just gonna do it now, or not. Really? The Talonthopter was a better play for you, I guess? Also, remember I should be at 16 right now. Um, I think I just pass. And then just bolt something out of the sky. Rather than running out like a brute and then taking 4 in the air. Although I guess just running out a brute probably isn't the worst thing. Because then he'll be tempted to use the capsule on it. And at that point I can start, like, doing other stuff, I guess. And I'll still have the bolt. I'm saving, what, 2 damage that way? Yeah, let's just run this guy out. I'm trying to get him to use the capsule on something that doesn't matter as much. And I still got a 1-for-1 off of that, so I'm not too upset. He also looks like he's flooding a little bit. Because I've only seen 4 spells out of him. I am only 2 land away from just being able to use Bounty as life gain. So that's something I should note. Okay, when another creature leaves the battlefield, have target player put the top 2 cards of his library into his or her graveyard. Okay. That's fine. Forest. Alright, so 1 land away from gaining 8. I think the play is not to do that and then attack with that. I think the play is to shoot that out of the sky so he can attack next turn. Hope I hit a land. If I do, then I can get, like... Well, this is my only thing that I think can deal with these guys. Except for the cantrip guy. Yeah, I think I just pass and then bolt this. And then hope that he'll land. Although, I really prefer if you use the capsule. But... Yeah. I think that's the only line I really have right now. I also have the option of cycling that to get out the Hunt Pride. But... I think I just have to... I definitely have to just do this. And hope it works. He's milling himself for 2? Ooh, those are 2 really good cards. Glad they got milled. Oof. If you control a blue permanent, bounce something to its owner's hand. Okay. And then he's going to mill himself for 2 more. Yep. And he gets the 2/1 and a land. Naturally. Naturally. I think it's just run out the brute again, and then he'll probably just capsule it. Capsule this end of turn, swing with the team. I block here. I go to 2. I can then Sylvan Bounty, but that doesn't do anything. I don't really see how I get out of this situation. Besides, winning game 3. Alright, well, we hit 2 cards that were not the best. Alright, so now I have to chump on the demon. Alright, can't? Oh, it has flying? Oh, so I just die. Probably should have read the card. Yeah, that's flying. That's pretty good. So yeah, game 3. I still don't like those guys, especially with him showing what he has. So I'm just gonna run it back. Play first, get pseudo rewarded, I guess. And I will not mulligan. He did. Goes to 6. 5. Alright, he kept 5. He is on the draw, so he does get that recovery. And he also has a lot of recovery mechanisms just inherent in his deck, as we saw with the Bant Charm and... Or not Bant Charm. Esper Charm and other such things. So I'm not too worried about him. So there's that. I do get to hit him for 2 and then play a 2/2 and draw a card, which is nice. And if I can hit a red mana source, I'll be pretty happy. Because then I can get this into a 3/3, and then I can get the Viashino online. Probably just play out the Drake still. Not the Drake. The, you know what it's called. Doop. Falcons. Caw-caw. Caw-caw. Cool. Cycling a card. So yeah, he has a lot of ways of getting back into this after a mold of 5. So my next turn I can play out the Druid and the Rioters, which then lets me have up Viashino, and then the next turn I can have Bolt and Viashino up, which is pretty good. Alright. I think I just offer the trade here. Just mono 2/2s. I guess not. I say that immediately after playing a 1/1. But he has fixing, even if it is like a filter land. So what is he making? An underground sea? Maybe a volcanic island? Ah, a tundra. Wait, it just becomes straight up basic land of that choice? Oh, okay. That works too. Mountain? hoping to get the natural. Um, I think I'm just gonna play land, Glory Scale, pass, and then the next turn I can like attack, declare attacks, bolt, and then he's just in a really bad place at that point in time. So, and then I can just drop the Ray Claw the following turn. But I don't have any attacks into a 2/3. All my guys only deal 2 that can attack. Okay, so now he's getting on his land. He still has 3 cards in hand. I'm ahead on board, but, you know, again, he has mechanisms that he can use to make up this pretty easily. Another artifact enters the battlefield. It gets +1/+1 and can't be blocked. Okay. Um, Well, it's not a mountain. I think I attack with this, bolt that, and then that way that's a 6/6 coming at him, and he can choose to block with that. The alternative is I play that out this turn and just build out my board some more, and then the next turn I can make a similar play where I attack with like these two, hit that, and then these both can get first strike and stuff. I think I like the idea of just running this out now. So I'm going to do that. And I still get to attack with this because he doesn't have enough toughness. Or power, rather, to block it and kill it. Alright. Didn't block it. Probably a wise choice on his part. And then next turn I get to declare attacks, bolt that, and then both these guys can get first strike if they need to. Alright. Flickering a land to get a border post out. Also makes an unblockable 4/5. Or a 4/5 that can't be blocked. I forget which way it went. Is unblockable a keyword now? I think it is. Or whatever the word is for it. Anyways, moving on. The M14 rules changes made me confused about things. I still have 2 cards in hand, so this game is not won yet. But I do get to declare attacks, bolt, and then I believe he has to block one of these to not die at that point. So I'll be getting in with 2/4. Oh, he's unearthing to get in some damage, which I'm going to take. Oh, wow. Sure. Is this like just his death throws? Well, it is now if it wasn't before. Because this will just become a 9/9 that he can't deal with, because that'll be dead. So he has to have like an unsummon or something in hand. Or a blue fog. But yeah. So let's put you on... Hold on. Do this the right way. Tap the mana first. Then cast it. Then pick your land. And then begin combat. Declare everyone as an attacker. Then, after they're declared attackers, bolt that out of the sky, make that into a 9/9. And win an 8/4. That's how you do it, folks. That was fun. This is an interesting format. I have 3 draft sets of it right now because of winning at other times. Currently have 3 of each. So maybe I'll post more of them. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I do. Actually, I don't. I have a lot of work to do. Law school's hard. Have I told you guys I'm in that? Hopefully not. Anyways, Thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure. I'm sure it has been for you. It definitely was for me. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys later. Possibly this week. Possibly not. Who knows? But because we won, I'm going to give you a treat. Ready? Ready? It's a tunnel. Woo! And my FPS is just dead right now. So it's not doing anything fun. All right. Bye.